Alright? Now, look at all these guys right here, okay? These are the AMA guys. Look at their head wrap, look at the line run, we're all on the same line. That's they're all on the same line. They know they're traveling at a high rate of speed. They all trust each other because they rhythm with each other so much. They know the guy in front of them, the guy behind them is going to maintain that line. Out here, I know these guys will hold and maintain their line so I can get real close to them. I don't know if you guys can. And the guy sitting next to you, if you don't know if he can or not, because you haven't been on the track a lot together. Okay? But I know that these racer guys, when we get out there, hopefully they'll be in the same place I want to be, on the same line, doing the same speed through the corner. Now you got your expert racers and your novice racers. I'm a novice racer. Your expert racers are going to go through that corner way faster than I can. I want to try.
Make sure y'all come to the track thinking you want to work on something. Think of something that you want to work on and progress in that thing that you want to work on. Because if you come out here and you're clueless, that's whenever you start pushing it and you don't know what you're working on, and you go off the track or you crash. So just work on something that you want to work on.
Yeah, the detail thing is awesome. Like Bobby says, like there's times that you think, okay, well, I want to come out here, I want to learn some body position. Okay, well, that's a lot of stuff. I mean, it could be lower body, upper body, it could be, foot, arm, it could be a lot of different things, head position. So, try to think of some details and try to work on that throughout the whole day and become more repetitive, come out the next time, learn something new, and over time, you'll learn a lot.
Alright, so check out this little video right here. You think this guy was on the right line? Anybody had one of these moments on the street? This is when not to this exaggeration, but I had an oh shit moment on the street to where I knew I didn't want to ride the street anymore. I started riding track, I started racing. For some reason, me and one of my buddies, we took our track bikes out on the street. When we were doing this stuff on the street, we got back on, I was like, what? I do it. And I was done with it. That was my last ever ride on the street. Okay. So is that skill or is that luck? Who knows? Okay. That could have been very, very bad. All right.
Visualize each section and break it down. And before I go to a track, I always like to kind of close my eyes, get a feel for how my memory is of the track. I hit all my shift points, all my brake points, downshifting, and I try to run the lap from memory as close as I can to my race pace. If I'm running real close to my race pace, then I know that I have that track memorized. So when I get on the track, I go out there and ride. I'm not focused on the track. Okay. I also do that before a race. I'll kind of close my eyes, just kind of relax a little bit and try to run a lap of memory just to get it refreshed in my mind. It's a good way to do it. Watch a ton of video. I watch the fast guys. Watch video of them, just trying to see how they're doing it, to get my mind away from instructing. It's a different. Watch video before you come to a track day.